Happy Vlogmas everybody, day 9. I'm Holly, or Sewing in Scottish. Welcome to my YouTube and thank you for watching my Vlogmas. I'm sorry I missed the last 2 days. I kind of did expect that I would. Didn't do any filming at all. Didn't. Yeah, just had a lot going on. But I am pleased to report that the assignment, it is gone. It has been submitted. It's done, it's dusted. I'm so happy. I was delighted. We had Simon's Christmas party last night, and we were leaving the house at 5:15. So I had to be ready to go at 5:15, and finished and submitted the assignment at 5:45. So yeah, didn't look my best. Didn't have the most time to dedicate to making myself look beautiful, or applying more than the bare minimum of makeup, but that was good. It was nice to get out, and I wore my next dress. Unfortunately, I don't have pics to prove I wore my next dress. Didn't have time to take any pictures in it before I left the house. Thought I might be able to get away with doing a couple of sneaky bathroom pictures. But the mirror in the bathroom was about 5 inches by 5 inches, so it was good enough to apply lip gloss, but not much else. It was quite literally a pee up in a brewery. So yeah, I'm not a big drinker, so I feel fine today. Yeah, the dress was good. It was alright in action. The issue that I had, if you haven't watched the Vlogmas where I talk about my next dress that I made, the closet core next dress, then give it a wee watch. I had a few issues with the sizing and the fit, and yeah, it's just too big. It's not really any way around that. It is just too big, and a couple of people left comments that I have not yet replied to. I'm really sorry. Saying, you know, you need to size down and do a bust adjustment. Don't be lazy. Just because the pattern says it's sized for a D cup doesn't mean it's going to fit you. And yeah, I'm not giving up on it. I am determined to get it right because I really do want to make the blouse version, and I did actually quite like wearing it. Yeah, it's a good one. I was fully intending yesterday to sew up. If you remember, I had some nice big gaps between the buttons, and yesterday my plan was get the essay done, submitted on Wednesday, sew up on Thursday. No, didn't happen. So I was flashing my bra all night. But it's Christmas, so yay. That's quite enough waffle. I'm gonna squish my face. I forget that I'm on camera. I'm gonna get my advent calendars opened, and then I'm going to tell you about what I've done today, because it is not morning. We're now on, it's now 4 o'clock. So yeah, Advent. Kylie in the machine. We are now at that point where I just have no idea what day this is meant to be, and it takes me a couple of minutes to go through all the windows that I've somehow managed to keep on, and by the process of elimination work out what day we're supposed to be on, and then I have to find it. So yesterday was 17, today is 16. And I only know that because I looked before I sat down to film this to try and work it out, so I wasn't sat here for 2 minutes going duh. Okay, so number 16. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really love these. I wasn't that keen on the last 2 days, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't have them to hand to show you. But these, oh my goodness. So I'll show you one at a time. It says, it is a little onion, a happy little onion that says, I stinking love you. Awesome. That is very cute. Oh, I like them. Nice. Good labels. My mum's not getting any of them. Well, she might get one on a make, but I'm not sharing them with her. Next up, beyond the pink door, can I just say, these, best Advent gift so far. think. It's a tie between this and the gorgeous labels. And if you have watched previous videos, unboxings, both So Really Jane and Beyond the Pink Door, you might have heard me say, I am not a wax melt person, I don't own a wax burner. Well, that has changed, and it's Andrea's fault. And this company's fault, Wax Hero. They're online at bestwaxmeltsonline.com. And they are Irish based, and they sent out some very cute little donuts that were scented like birthday cake for the Beyond the Pink Door Think Pink birthday box, I think it was. And no, I now own 4 wax burners, not just 1, 4. I'm now very much a wax melt person. I've gone full wax melt. I've got a wax melt in here, I've got one at the bottom of the stairs, I've got one in my bedroom, and I've got one in the living room. And ideally I'd quite like one in the kitchen. So yeah, very much a wax melt person now, and it's Andrea's fault. And so to see these pop up, hang on one sec, to see these pop up, I knew it was going to be good because the birthday cake ones were so good, and they're orange and clove scented, and just flipping incredible. So yeah, loved them. Andrea, I think, would have to go some to top them for me today, but I'm getting in about it anyway. So we're on number 9. Number 9. Penguin at the bottom, number 9. I love the penguin. The penguin is very cute. Elastic tape. It's khaki green elastic tape. This is a good gift for me. I'm going to show you why. I recently had to, and I mean recently, this came I think yesterday or the day before, I had to stock up all of my elastic because I went in my elastic drawer and was like, oh no. So I just bought myself a big thingy of 40mm elastic and 25mm elastic, 12mm elastic, 5mm elastic. Awesome. I am sorted and do not have to worry about elastic now for the foreseeable. I don't think I've ever seen khaki green elastic, mind you. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a thumbs up from me. Fabric Godmother. Yesterday's gift was, what was yesterday's gift? Yesterday's gift was the £10 gift voucher for Fabric Godmother, which I don't know, it feels a bit strange to get a gift voucher for money off. Well, it wasn't even money off, there wasn't a minimum spend, it was literally a £10 gift voucher. But it's like, why is that? Can you just make the calendar £10 cheaper? I don't know. I'm not a business person. I don't know how it works, but yeah, it was a bit of a weird one, really. And I found it quite hard to get excited about, which I don't know what that says about me. But yeah, it was like, it's a tenner, whatever. I will obviously use it, and I know what I'm going to use it on. I spoke about the video I was talking about earlier with the next dress. I had spoken about very much wanting to make a blouse in one of the new Fabric Godmother fabrics that's all moons and stars and beautiful, and yeah, that's definitely still my plan, and I will use the voucher towards that, so that's good. I've forgotten what day we're on. 9. It was a minute ago. It was a minute ago, honestly. Use washi tape to mark clearer seam allowances on your sewing machine. Oh, I guess that's what this is then. Oh, cute. So it is tape. I'm not like a journaler or really that, you know, a person who would use craft tape, that sort of decorative tape. But And let me just pull this out a wee bit so you can see. You'll notice if you're a regular Fabric Godmother customer, you may notice that design. That's their, I think it's Dazzle or something it's called, but it's their star design, which is really cute. Like this. Don't know what I'm going to do with it honestly, or if I'll use it, but I mean, even just sellotaping your Christmas presents. It is definitely the most interesting and attractive tape I've ever had. So yeah, nice one. I'm actually going to open my Kinder Egg now because I had sort of gone a day ahead, but I've caught up. Didn't have today's yesterday for a change, so we're going to go with 9 on the Kinder Egg. Oh, and it's a little egg. It's not really worth getting excited about. I think that means that tomorrow... No. I thought that was going to mean that tomorrow I got a little stick, which is a favourite. What else have I got to tell you sewing related? I now have time to sew. Spot the excited person. I haven't had time to sew yet today. I am going to go downstairs and start ironing fabric, cutting out fabric, sticking patterns together, cutting patterns out, and just making a start on all that. And I think I kind of want to get everything cut out and ready to go in advance of sitting down and sewing it. So yeah, I'm just going to have a day, probably tomorrow as well, of just batch cutting things and getting myself organised for the next step, which is sitting in front of my sewing machine for the next 2 weeks and hoping to create some presents. I was saying that I didn't think I'd be able to get the Christmas sorry. I didn't think I'd have time to get the Christmas fabric sewn up into something for me before Christmas. I'm talking about the one from Beyond the Pink Door, the lovely Christmas trees. And I thought, you know what? No, do it. Do it. Make yourself a Christmas dress that you can wear when you're out and you're, like, I'm doing volunteer work at the minute. I will talk about this later in the video because that's what I've been doing today. That when we're out doing the Christmassy things, look Christmas. It's not just about, you know, adults. And yeah, I think seeing me in head-to-toe Christmas trees might be entertaining for some people, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a sew over it heather dress with the jersey, and yeah, hopefully have that done so I'm all festive. A couple of fabrics to show you that have come in the last 2 days. Nothing today. I actually got 2 Minerva orders, but I'm not going to show you one of them because it was just haberdashery. And interfacing and ribbon and piping and just some really boring things. But then the second parcel came and it was this. Creaky. Just stuff falling out everywhere, leaflets falling out everywhere. This is Robert Kaufman mammoth flannel. I think it's London fog or mist or smoky mist or the Highland mist or something to do with fog, and it is this beautiful sort of pale greeny blue with greys, and it's just gorgeous, and it is going to be a shirt for my man. Whether it gets made up in time for Christmas, I am not sure. Hopefully it will get made up, but we'll see. I have a couple of things that I am going to get made up for him. I have made him a Fairfield shirt before, and actually I've talked about the Fairfield shirt on this channel before and the sizing issues that we've had with it. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know really, but it is going to happen. He's going to have a shirt in this, whether it's for Christmas or not. It's lovely fabric, the mammoth flannels. He's got one already, and I will stick a picture in up here so you can have a wee look. But yeah, they're lovely and thick and cosy and not too smart, and he tends to just wear a t-shirt underneath. But yes, so that's going in the wash shortly. The other thing, I'll show you the other fabric actually of what I'm going to use to make him something. It did not come in today. Just because of the colours, because actually that pale blue green colour, I don't know how well this shows up on camera, the pale blue green colour in the shirt is very much this pale bluey green. It's called Ether Blue. It is a See You at 6 French Terry from the new collection, and yeah, it does lean slightly more green than blue, but it is very pale, very blue green, and I think on him it would look amazing. And yeah, they go really nicely together. I don't think he would wear them together, but if I wrap them up together, he's gonna think I've made him a pair of pyjamas, which would be funny because I've been explicitly told not to make him pyjamas. It wouldn't go down very well if I did, but I could trick him. So yeah, that was the first fabric that came in. I think I've got 2.5 meters of that because it's quite narrow. They are only 110, but yeah, enough to get a shirt for him out of that. Second fabric, this came from Jenny Stitches. As I said, I had to order elastic, and I was like, I feel cheeky just ordering elastic, let me order more. And she had a 3 meter remnant piece of this cotton lawn, which is quite different for me. I'm not sure really what you call that print. It's not fleur-de-lis, it's something like it though. Something that you might see on a tile. But it's that sort of black and white tiled effect. And I think the print's lovely, and it's just, yeah, I love black and white. Don't wear it as much anymore, because I don't make a lot of things in it, but I just think that would be really cute. I've got no idea what, no idea. A shirt dress. Speaking of shirt dresses, I think it's the Assembly line have a beautiful new shirt dress that just looks very classic and very sophisticated. Yeah, something like that with this. I don't think I've ever made any of their patterns, so that's something to think about. But yes, love that from Jenny Stitches, and she does still have some left, I believe. I will put some links in the bottom. The Mammoth flannel was 40% off from Minerva. Because they have their end of line sale. I don't know if it's still running, but at the time it was 40% off, which was good because that's actually been in my saved fabrics for a good while. Bargain. So today, Friday, what have I done with myself? Went for breakfast. We went to the local country park. They have this, it's a beautiful part of the country, I have to say. We're very lucky to have it on our doorstep. They converted the old stable block in this country park into like a shopping and dining and entertaining area, and the restaurant's lovely. They do a fantastic cooked breakfast. I feel Scottish, that's just tatty scones, black pudding, haggis. We introduced our English friends, well, Simon's English as well, but he had had a tatty scone before, whereas our friends who are staying had never had a tatty scone. So we introduced them to the tatty scone, and that went down well, I think. I think they were very impressed with the tatty scone. So that was good. And then on a Friday, I volunteer in a local community pantry, which is, if you're not aware of the initiatives around community pantries, it's kind of like a food bank, but it's not. So if you're struggling, or even if you're not, it is in essence there for you to shop, and it's basically just about getting your money to stretch further. It is, I think it's a council initiative or funded initiative, so they're getting funding grants from, you know, lots of bodies that do that sort of thing. And I think from what I can see, there are going to be more and more community pantries popping up, and I think as the economic climate just gets worse, I think more and more people will be needing them, and I think it's worthwhile. I really like the fact that it's, you know, food banks can be quite exclusionary, So I would never have qualified for a food bank when I was struggling, but at the same time, that didn't mean I had money for food or anything. I was lucky because I worked in a cafe, so I never went really hungry. But yeah, a lot of people I think out there know what it's like the week before payday. You know, even if at the start of the month things seem great, and then the week before payday you're like, how am I going to make this work? And I think that's a really important place where the community pantry can step in. So yeah, we're there to help people who would get referrals and do get referrals to food banks, but we're also there to help people that can just needs a wee bit of something from time to time, or people who just want to pop in. And it's great. I love it. It's so much fun. You know, we just had the Christmas tunes on all day today, and we're singing and dancing and chatting, and everyone's really happy. And you know, volunteers and customers, and they come in and they sit outside and have a cuppa and a chat, and yeah, it's quite fantastic in action, and it's great to see. And I'm so glad that I got involved, because I haven't worked for a long time. I haven't worked since we moved to Belgium, which was in 2018 at the start. So that's a long time for me, you know, to not be working, and I missed it. And I thought, this is a great idea. Let's get involved and just see. Also, I'm new to the community. I don't know this area at all, and I don't know anyone here. But yeah, I've met some really nice folk getting involved, and I took some video. I am going to go and try and insert some Christmassy music over the top, but I just wanted to show you what it's like inside of the pantry. And I mean, it's a bare bones, it's, you know, at the minute we are running out of a community centre that is used for other things every other day of the week, and yeah, so it's we're quite limited at the minute by the days that we can open and the amount of people we can see then, and the amount of stock we can have, for example. But yeah, really good. I think the way we run it is a customer signs up for membership, you pay £3 a week, or £3 for your shop, or £3.50, you get 10 credits, and then you go in the pantry, and it's okay, so some things are 2 credits, some things are 1 credits, but you can, you know, whatever you do with it, that's on you. You also get some free fruit and veg, free bakery items, free sanitary goods, free cat and dog foods. Like, it's great, and it's fantastic to be involved with. I am typically the fruit and veg seller, so I get called Pete Beale. Non-UK viewers and viewers under a certain age won't know what I'm talking about. But Pete Beale was the fruit and veg seller before Mark Fowler was the fruit and veg seller on EastEnders. Am I right? So yeah, I'm Pete Beale. But it's fantastic, and it's something that I feel very passionate about. I think coming from Switzerland, which is a really expensive country, but fruit and veg in Switzerland is actually really reasonably priced, and most people, I think a lot of families in Switzerland, they do a thing where, you know, they only have meat with a couple of times a week, maybe, but because you can eat so well, you can have such a healthy and nourishing vegetarian diet for less. That's what they do. Whereas here it's completely the opposite, you know, meat and processed things, and yeah, convenience food is cheaper, and fruit and veg is really expensive. So I love being able to send people away with a bag of fruit and veg that is quite often better looking than what you see in the supermarket. And yeah, I take a lot of pride in that. I think it's definitely something that I think, I don't know what the solution is, but yeah, fruit and veg in this country is not accessible, and we're trying to make it a bit more accessible and democratise shopping in a way. You know, it's not a case that if you have a bit more money in your pocket you can buy more things. You pay your money the same as everybody else, and you get your 10 credits, and yeah, what you do with it's up to you. So yeah, I'm going to try and go and figure out how to work that in. I'll add some footage if I can. Towards the end, which this is, because oh my god, I've been chatting for 25 minutes. Tomorrow is Saturday. I am supposed to be going back to the country park. We are going to go to the Glow Design Fair, which is going to be really good, I think, and I'm really looking forward to it. I was actually going today, but I didn't have time to pop up, but wanted to. I think tomorrow will probably be quite busy, but yeah, looking forward to getting out there and seeing all the lovely goodies. So yeah, that'd be nice. Looking forward to that. Hopefully at some point we're also going to go and get a Christmas tree. Not sure when. Hopefully this weekend. I'm ready. We had a bit of snow yesterday and that's just done it for me. It was like, oh, I'm ready. Make it happen. But yeah, I think we're actually meant to be in snow again tomorrow. So hopefully that does not interfere with my plans and prevent my mum coming through. Fingers. So yeah, that's me, guys. Fingers crossed there's a video coming up now. And if not, I'm sorry. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you have a great Friday evening. Take care.